held down the button, it makes a perfectly straight line.
We're back.
Ooh.
Hey,
Yeah.
hello.
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 We're back with another episode of Alagu, my dogu.
The dogs of logs?
Dogs of logs.
Not real, those dogs.
That was a horrible rhyme, but okay. You guys went with it.
No, it was perfect. It was beautiful. It's everything we hoped and dreamed it would be.
Okay, good. That seems like that's the tone of this session. Alrighty, so hey, since we're kind of starting on a little bit more on time, and we will have a break, I think, on this session. I'll try to give us a break. We can do introductions and I can do a recap as well. Alrighty. First off, it's me, Jen. I am DM. That's it.
You can find her on Raptor.Riki on most things.
If you want to.
You want to. Trust me.
You don't know what I do there. Actually, you do.
Yes, we do.
What are you doing over there?
We've been known.
Yeesh.
I live there. No.
Excuse me, that's our house.
Alright.
That's where I eat my dinner.
Damn.
Girl dinner.
Hello, I am Betsy, and I'll be playing Macaria, and you can find me on BetsyXLea on Instagram.
Hello,
Hey,
I'm
I'm
Shannon.
Sterling.
What the
Oh, wow.
fuck?
Are we introducing ourselves? Everyone else is scared.
I was fucking taking a drink and I'm fucking almost choked.
I'm
Anyway.
stunned.
You're
Hello,
Sterling.
I'm
Stunned
stunned,
to
and I'm playing as Sterling. You guys can find me as Shenanigans Art pretty much everywhere. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Sterling.
Hey, I'm 7.
I play
Wait, you start
7.
Hell.
Is Sterling
What's
being
happening? What's
replaced?
happening?
Is 7 replacing Sterling?
What's happening?
Keep going.
Keep going, just keep going.
Yeah, I'm the guy. I play 7. Sometimes I'm in green, but I still play 7.
He's been queen always.
He's Miguel.
Miguel.
I have a lot
Well.
of names around these parts.
Bill.
Ming.
Ming. Big.
Mink, mink, mink.
He's also a
Anyways.
white man, according to the
Wait,
police
wait.
reports.
He's legally a white man.
I think I killed Jen.
Okay,
And
she's
he's a
rebooting.
murderer.
Alright, on to the next.
Who's next? Oh.
Zoe Miata.
Yay.
Oh, well, I'm Zoe. I was making sure no one was gonna be me, but so I
Thought
am
about it.
playing Zoe as per usual. My name's Miata. You can find me as Mew Ninja on almost everything, sometimes with an underscore.
Nice.
You're welcome.
I'm Natalie. I play Jaren. You find me with the net. Also sometimes with underscore.
Oh, okay. Wait. Who are you? Anyway. That was Jared.
Who are you?
Hi, I'm back from fleeing the country. I'm Cyril. I'm playing Cyril again. You can find me as Matata Lattes at Instagram, Twitter. I don't know. I fled
Everywhere.
the country.
What a
You
way
fled
to
the
come
country.
back.
It was nice while it was nice while
The last one.
Last but not least, I'm Sterling.
I'm back in the fucking building again.
Stop!
Me.
It's me,
My
Sterling.
boy alone. No.
Hey,
You're
me,
Sterling. I'm Sterling. He's Sterling.
Then
Are there
who's
other Sterlings? Then who's
Meow.
flying this plane?
Someone's gonna be Sterling today.
I love
I don't know
the
what's
fucking
going on.
50% off.
Yes.
Usurper.
Okay. So, well, we'll see if I can get a recap time.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, you know, it's funny. I do remember what happened last session, but strangely, all of it has been wiped in the past 4 minutes.
I don't.
So basically, from what I can remember, is last time we were playing, did we wake up? Did we wake up? I don't remember.
Yeah, we started off in
Something
the
Yeah, we
morning.
woke up.
Yeah, we woke up and you continued to investigate with Detective Norkin. I was about to say Dr. Norkin, but that would have been wrong.
He's not
And-
a doctor.
Is she?
Does she have a PhD?
She go to school.
Bullshit. Yeah,
She got a
PhD in
BS.
You got BS.
All right. I'll take it.
Actually, that's a bachelor's.
I know.
That's all you really need.
All you really need.
Bullshit.
But bullshit. But eventually, you guys kind of done your investigations, kind of checking out the closest lead that you had, a red Triton, and turns out that upon finding her and kind of talking to her, that she did know of the third victim, and talks about how she felt that she was being stalked before the day of her murder. Also turns out they definitely knew each other very well. Very well. The red Triton in the last
Wow.
victim.
Too well.
Um,
Too well.
didn't ask.
Well,
Didn't
Wow.
ask.
Weren't they
But
roommates?
basically,
Well.
I thought they
and
were,
they were roommates.
Dating.
dating.
Oh my
yeah.
god,
Yeah,
they were
dating.
roommates.
They were roommates. And then you also did talk or find out. Actually, when you guys were meeting up with Detective Norkin, you guys did talk to Mrs. Ashglade, a grieving widow who's been visiting the watch every single day to find news about her murdered husband. And Jaren said, "Yeah, we'll help you out."
yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
I said I'd look around about.
Yeah. And then you guys ended up what else did you guys do? I completely forgot. Like I said.
We went to the jewelry store.
Yeah, you guys did you?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we
You
did.
did?
We went
That
to
was
the
one
jewelry
of the
store,
first things
asked a
we
bunch
did
of
after we left
questions.
the-
Sterling was sus.
Oh, the
Big fat
antique
liar.
store! The
Yes.
antique
Yeah.
store!
Try it on.
Yeah. You guys
So
went
we
to
bought
these...
something.
Yeah, you
Yeah, we
guys
bought
bought
an
some...
hairpiece, is what
You guys
Jaren
bought a
has.
hairpiece.
Sussy hairpiece.
I know Zoe bought some Druic items, which I still need to get back onto you on that. So basically, you guys went to this antique store, found out some weird sussy jewelry that all of the victims have purchased or had, and yeah, it seems like there's a connection there. You guys, and I think where we left off is you guys leaving the antique store. Does any of you guys remember the name?
Yeah,
I have it written down.
Elysian's relics, or
Yes, Elysian's relics. Yeah.
get your notes.
Very
in
part of
order.
King.
You know,
Leave me
Someone's
alone!
Someone's
Give me 2
husband got
seconds to
murdered.
tab over.
Felt.
it is sad that all the victims had things from Sterling's cult.
Yes. Yes.
All the victims were dating someone. No.
Yeah, that's it.
That too.
All the victims were gay.
And
Were they?
She,
You don't know
No.
that.
No, we don't
You
know
know
that.
that.
We just
We
know
don't know
We
that.
don't know.
Actually.
We just know one of them was
Homophobic.
gay.
This murder is homophobic.
No!
oh my god.
Damn.
Yeah.
No,
No.
that's fucked up. We gotta catch this
No.
guy.
I know.
Is Cyril's
Or
not
girl, we actually don't know.
Yeah.
Cyril's at
Who are
home.
them?
Oh yeah, and then Sterling was missing, and he feels like he's being watched.
He's
Sterling's
getting
being
scried on.
yeah, he's
Yes,
getting right on.
He
Sterling's
is getting
And we
cried
don't
on.
know what.
He's been cried on.
He's
Getting
dumb.
cried on. Yeah, he's crying on himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's crying. He's
Oh, is
hating
that?
himself.
Baby.
Okay, so
Alright.
we're outside the store.
You guys are outside the store.
Okay.
All right, so should we go to the docks area where what's her
The
name?
dogs. Oh.
But dog.
You know,
Nice dog.
Nice dogs.
I like your dogs.
I was actually thinking we could probably head back to the rough cut.
the rough
Yeah,
Oh, that's what it's
because
called.
if we can talk to Mira's coworkers, maybe they've seen her stalker around, lingering around, I guess.
I guess that works too.
But I mean, up to you guys.
Good idea, Detective Sterling.
Yeah, because the when we left off, we're like, should we check out the area where Chloe Dracos was looking for the goods, like that area again more thoroughly, or
I don't know. We're pretty thorough. I don't think we need to go back to where we've been.
because
Look, I'm pretty capable.
Well, we were by the rough cut before, and we found like
No. Were
Yeah,
you?
we didn't go inside. We were.
We were,
Wait,
like,
no, wait.
in
We
an
weren't
alleyway.
at the rough cut. We were near the.
No,
rough
you
cut.
guys were
Mhm.
like a few blocks away.
Yeah.
well, we can go to the rough cut first. It's closer, anyways.
Yes, yes it is. Alrighty, so pretty much,
Oh wait.
Detective- Oh. Mhm.
Did I ask the detective about Miss Ashglade's husband already?
I mean, she was. Oh, you did mention that you wanted to go investigate.
Hmm. If we're not investigating there, I do want to ask her
Mm-hmm.
if she knows what Ashglade was like working on for the
She
wash.
kind of, yeah. So she kind of looks over and she goes, honestly, I wasn't associated to the investigation of the Ashblade, and so I don't necessarily know what they were working on with Mr. Ashblade.
Even if he was working with the watch, they didn't say anything.
Yes, it just wasn't my department, or it was my department, but I wasn't on the case for it.
Oh, do you know who would be?
Oh, I'll ask Mr. Soltas if who it was.
All right, thank you. That I can touch on
Birds
later.
Yeah,
falling
these
off.
birds.
I
These
know.
birds.
Man, these birds, the migrating right now.
The snowbirds.
Snowbirds. Snowing.
Pop
What
it
if I was
off.
just 7?
Yes, 7.
Yeah, seven's off on the
Evan,
side.
shut up. No.
Feminist moment.
All right.
Um,
So, where to? Are we going over to the rough cut?
yes.
Okay.
I think Sterling brings up the rough cut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that, without any objections, the party goes over to the rough cut, and you guys see the familiar jewelry store that you guys had originally purchased your adventuring diamonds for Revivify.
Yep.
Yum.
You're rough,
Yeah.
and they're cut.
Yep.
Yeah. They do the job.
They do the job. Alrighty. Alright, so you guys meet your way over there. And you guys go. You're in the or you're by the store.
Okay.
They're popping off, dude. Damn.
Yeah, I know.
They're popping off.
My noise suppression
Seven,
is
that's
not
a cool tune you got
working,
going on
so you
there,
can hear
Seven.
him.
Okay, it's ambiance.
He got his tongue cut.
What's
I'm
7 going
sorry,
on about
guys.
how great of a detective he is?
Oh yeah, definitely undercover.
I'm so sorry, guys.
No, you're chilling.
Just ignore him. He's being needy.
Okay, Sterling, how about you first?
I mean, I guess. He'll go first, I guess, and then see who's inside.
Alright, so you guys head on in and you do see a few customers walk around taking a look at the jewelry. You do see an elven man who looked very familiar to as one of the guys who actually interacted with you before, and a half elf employee as well.
Are
They got
either of
birds in the
them?
house.
Yeah, there's birds. They got store birds, like how some
Yeah,
stores
store
have
birds,
like it's like
Yeah.
they have like the store cat.
Canary thing.
And they got a little store bird instead.
Yeah.
Do either of them
Crazy.
look like they're like preoccupied with the guest, or fuck? I always come. God, the guest thing is
Yes.
like hardwired into my brain.
Yeah. So
Ugh.
you don't see
Customer.
any customers. Yeah, I mean you don't see any customers who seem to be interacting with any of the employees quite yet. They do seem to be browsing.
Alrighty.
One of them actually even kind of keys you with like a little bit of a look, especially the one who had interacted with you before. You guys were here just a few days ago, so he
Mm-hmm.
He
somewhat
probably
familiar.
recognizes us.
Yep.
Sterling's gonna approach him and be like, excuse me, do you have a moment?
Hold-
Sorry,
no.
go ahead.
Yes. Welcome back. What do you were saying?
This feels like such a like on-brand interaction between Sterling and someone else.
He looks very confused.
If you have a moment of time, we're looking into he like kind of turns back towards the group and looks at Norcan and looks back at the person, the worker, and is like, we're looking into Mira's case. If you have a bit of time to answer some questions.
Oh, okay. And he kind of looks over at Detective Norkin, who gives him a little bit of a nod. And he kind of looks back at you, Sterling, and goes, Tara, can you handle the counter, I guess? I guess I'm going to have to answer some questions, but why don't you come over, and he kind of leads you guys towards the back counter so you guys aren't in the actual store.
Sounds good. Sterling will follow.
Yep.
All right. Does the rest of the party? Because
Yeah.
Norkin's going over there too. Alrighty.
Alrighty.
So the party goes and follows this elven employee over towards the back room. He kind of, and this is kind of a nicer back room. You're getting the feeling as a jewelry store, they do make some good money here, so they afford a really nice little break room in a way. And he kind of just sits you down and goes, is there anything in particular you wanted me to say?
Yeah, so we spoke to Mira's partner, and she mentioned that Mira felt like she was being stalked. Did she happen to talk to you or any of the other coworkers about that at all? Or was she, I don't know, acting weird or mention anything out of the ordinary the last few days that you've seen her?
I mean, she didn't mention anything about a stalker, but she did seem troubled, the past few days. She never really talked too much about her life and everything, so I didn't really know what was going on, but she said she was having nightmares and she was having problems sleeping. She was always a very diligent worker. She even looked like she was looking for a promotion. But I think she was worried that the sleep or the lack of sleep was getting to her, so she had mentioned that she wasn't sleeping very well.
Did you say what kind of nightmare she was having?
No. He kind of looks over and he's like, no, just that she just wasn't sleeping well because of them.
Hmm.
Kari whispers to Sterling, so what nightmares keep you up at night?
I love it.
Sterling kind of very like quickly. He's like, now's not the best time. Okay.
You hear Seven in the corner going, nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
Jared's gonna lean Aria. Seems we have a common issue.
Tell me about it.
She gave no details at all. Nothing about the dream she was having.
No, nothing.
Okay.
I mean, only that just the sudden change in, I guess, demeanor was a little bit concerning, but we just kind of chalked it up to the lack of sleep.
Yeah, that's fair. Did you happen to see any customers skulking around? Probably,
I mean-
don't know, one that didn't buy anything, but was just kind of hanging around, either outside or nearby.
He kind of goes and he does look at Makaria for a bit. As he kind of goes, I mean, we do get a few customers who take a look at our wares, but we're usually pretty keen as these are valuables and we always try to make a potential sell, so we are aware of everyone who comes in. And other than those who just like to look at fancy wares or actual customers, we didn't see anything out of the ordinary.
Was Mira closing by herself that night?
She was.
Oh, yeah. Looks like you guys should start at least being in pairs or something.
Seems so.
I know you said that she didn't talk much about her personal life, but did Mira happen to be religious at all? Did you happen to notice her wearing any religious symbols or anything
No.
like that?
And that's when you hear kind of somewhere on the back of the knock as the half elf kind of employee kind of turns around. She goes, I thought it was kind of interesting that she was wearing something pretty strange. And the other little man's like, oh, no, I didn't notice anything. But if you want to tell them about it, I can take over for now. Is that okay with you guys?
Yes.
Yeah, we're not
Alright.
getting much
Can
from
I check that guy saying he didn't notice anything?
Yeah.
Insight check?
Yeah, go ahead.
What didn't I think of that?
Now imagine inciting.
I know, I didn't think to do that either.
Yeah, no. He genuinely doesn't know.
Okay.
Evan's caught up on the murder.
Alright, murder.
Yeah.
So he switches out with his coworker and she kinda looks over and she goes, yeah, by any chance, I mean, you were saying about her having religious belief. I mean, as far as I know, she didn't have any, but I did notice it was strange that she was openly wearing a very interesting set of earrings.
A set?
Yes.
What'd they look like?
I believe they were of like a bluish kind of geometric shape.
What's so weird about the blue?
She kind of looks over at Detective Norkin, and you can tell that she's getting really nervous, and she goes, so to further my craft, I've studied some antique jewelry and might have gone down a rabbit hole of secretive religions and their art, and I've learned a few of their safe symbols. And was Mira a follower of Rural?
I don't know. I didn't know her, so she could be.
I mean, I thought it was strange as she never wore any of symbols or religious things before. Did she join recently or anything? Do you know any of that?
That's
No, did
what
she act like
we're.
she joined something?
I don't know. I like I said, I know better not to mess with the secretive faiths.
You
So
know, she said she had a set of earrings. Was it just both her ears or one ear?
it was both.
Oh, she had both? That's
Yes.
weird.
Well, they did say that they removed all of the jewelry from.
No,
I
but
believe-
when we were talking to the Triton, she said that she could only. Didn't she only get
No,
one?
She only had
She
the
got
one
two.
pair. It was the one pair.
Oh,
Okay.
one
Yeah.
pair.
Yeah.
I thought she
Yeah.
was an earring.
Yeah. Detective Norkin does. She did tell you that they did not find any of those pairs on the body.
They were both
Okay.
gone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they just collected like the rest of the jewelry was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She kind of looks and she goes and kind of looks at Sterling and she goes, I mean, you probably know more. He's wearing the same symbols.
For decoration, though.
Yeah, I mean it's just a pin that I got.
Okay, maybe this might be out of place, but probably shouldn't be wearing those. Those are, who knows what type of people, and it's not associated with anything good.
Do you happen to know if Mira was also versed in these antique symbols?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen her wearing any of these.
She didn't
I
talk
mean-
about it at all?
Again, she really didn't talk anything but work. I just noticed because I don't know, I'm kind of into the occult, but as a topic of study, of course.
I see.
Insight check.
Go for it.
15.
I mean, she seems like she's being honest.
I will also insight check. Oh, 14. Dang.
Again, seems like she's being honest.
Okay.
Hmm.
Have you seen symbols? These like safe symbols. Have you seen them anywhere else, or just?
I mean, sometimes you'll see them at shop fronts and doors and decorative pieces on architecture. Usually they do that as a way to signal to other followers of the faith to those locations, so they, it's all in the state of knowing and secret symbols. I wouldn't recommend going to these as usually those are reserved for those secretive members, and there's a reason they like to be secret.
Like what?
Because they don't have their faces usually of cult things, sacrifices, followers of evil gods, and that's not the best thing you want to do openly, and when people find out about those secrets, usually you end up dead. Maybe that's what happened to
Yeah.
Mira. Maybe she was abusing the safe symbol. And I mean, if that's the case, then I definitely recommend you taking out those symbols.
Sterling kind of takes the pin off and he puts it in his bag. He goes, right. I'll keep it off.
So does that mean, is there a chance that the other, did we check if the other, bodies were like, had
They were not.
just symbol on them? No.
You guys weren't able to see the bodies?
We could
Um,
confirm that
Yeah.
some of the victims had bought things that were
Mhm.
related to
Yeah.
that symbol. So.
The antique store shopkeeper last episode said that, Jover had bought an engagement ring that had symbology that might have associated with the Frost Maiden as well.
Mhm.
That's what it was.
And Chloe.
We don't know about Chloe.
Her
Yeah,
stash.
she kept.
So
So it's hard to say.
but they're 2 out of 3 confirmed.
Yeah.
And Sterling being scried on. So
Yeah.
he has a target on his back.
Speaking of, does Sterling feel anything right now?
Make a perception check.
No!
Nice.
I spelled it wrong.
Perception.
It's close.
There you go. No, not with that one.
Does Makari if she just texts magic right
Mhm.
now?
Let's see here. If you use detect magic, let me roll for that real quick. Hold on. No. I think by now, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was he being spied on earlier?
Who's to say? Or am I just saying things?
Well, Sterling was being spied on earlier.
Yeah, he was being spied on earlier.
Mhm.
Do you have a feeling that people are getting killed whom wear these symbols? Is that an often occurrence here?
No. I mean, I've heard about it from, research, but, I this hasn't happened before, but I mean, it's kind of eerie to, read about it and then have it happen to somebody you know. You can kind of tell she's kind of getting a little like you can tell she's like putting her hands on her face, kind of being like, "Ooh, this is a little freaked out."
Being spooked.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then Detective Norkin saying this, she'll go, I mean, if your theory is correct, as long as you stay
I'm
away
gonna
from these safe
insight check
symbols.
her again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why is
She
doing
seems she's telling the truth. She's
Okay,
genuinely
okay.
out.
So I was like, I
Yeah.
watched Crocodile Tears double cross.
Mhm. Yes, yeah. So she's definitely telling the truth. So,
Since you weren't here earlier, did you happen to did Mira happen to tell you about a potential stalker or seen anybody lurking around?
no, not that I know of.
All right.
And did Mira start acting weird when she started wearing that set of earrings, or was she always like that?
No, she was actually very composed, and she again took her job very seriously. So, um, I I guess the last few days was definitely odd.
And and that was when she was wearing the earrings
Yeah,
for a
it's when she
while.
started wearing those earrings. I mean, she wore them for yeah, the past few days until we heard about the news.
Interesting. Do you happen to know if there are people collecting these things as a hobby?
Um, I'm sure there is. There's also people who do museums and private collections of these kind of things. I mean, as far as I know, the religion of the Frost Maiden is an old religion. Um, and so I'm sure there's a bunch of old antiques that people collect and have for private collections, but as far as I know, I don't know who.
I see. And you said something about sacrifices. Is this religion keen on
Um,
sacrifices?
I mean, I I I assume so. I mean, a lot of what you read about cults is always very like, from another side perspective and things. And I mean, they say that, they would have followers up in the North Mountains above Neverwinter, and they would send uh individuals out into the cold naked as sacrifices for Oral to freeze. Actually, this is truth. This is truth on the wiki, by the way, as a DM.
Send things out for Oral to freeze.
Yeah, basically.
Damn.
Okay.
I was like, sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds like a freak.
But
Makara in her is like, my father was sacrificed too.
mhm.
Damn.
Well then, I guess that is that all.
As far as I know.
Okay. Thanks for your help. Kara looks
Mhm.
at the groups like, is there anything else you want to add or ask to the group?
Sterling just shakes his head.
Mm-mm.
Great.
Where to next?
I still wanted to check out where Chloe was getting her goods.
Mhm.
Oh, under there? I feel
Mhm.
like we need to get the thing from senior Civilar. You know, the
Are we
class.
allowed to collect evidence back to help investigate an evidence? And I mean, investigate another thing.
Maybe
You
I
mean
can
borrow
ask.
evidence?
Yeah, borrow evidence.
Do you want me to call?
I mean, I think Makara would ask the detective
um,
that.
she kind of goes, well, that's usually not a procedure, but what is this item in question? I mean, that you think would.
Well, it's from Chloe's stash, and it helps with breathing underwater, I think, or looking. Is
It's
it
like
breathing or looking?
looking. It's like a looking
Looking.
thing underwater.
It's for you to look underwater more clearly.
I don't.
Sort of. It's like
She
the
kind of looks up very confused, and she goes, "I don't think there was anything of that kind in her possession."
Oh, it wasn't in her possession. We gave it to.
it was in
Um,
her secret stash in
Yeah,
here
that's secret stash.
home.
Yes.
And we had given that one to Mercus.
Okay, and Mercus had. I mean, all
believe
they
she
had
belonged
is she
there.
had was pretty much a water breathing potion, a weird blue object, and
I think it's the weird blue object.
Mm-hmm.
oh, okay. Um
Yeah,
so
can
you
we
think it's
like
related
borrow
to
that?
these murders?
It could be because from what we had borrowed it previously, but it wasn't quite working, I think. But what we saw was it was showing something where Chloe was kind of picking up these items.
Uh-huh.
And since these items are semi-linked to the murders, we're wondering if it can lead us to.
Yeah, maybe we need a second look.
Ask Mr. Soltis, and I mean, if we do need to fill out a release form for you to have that. So that should take a while. I'll see if
How
I can
long
get
does
it.
a release form usually take?
Give it to you by the end of tomorrow. But I
Great.
would say roughly 2 days.
I mean,
That's
are
kind
you
of,
able to expedite that?
I
I
can
know there's a
try.
serial killer about.
I can try.
I mean, we
Um,
can. I mean, if we wait for the next killing, it.
It could reveal some more things, I guess.
Like I said, I could try.
All right. All right. So I guess we are at a dead end right now.
Again.
Hmm.
Jaren, you wanted to check up something with that lady, right?
Well, she can ask. The detective can ask.
Oh, I thought
Jaren.
you wanted to check the house.
Oh, we can if we have the time, but
'Cause,
I would say you have probably enough time to do one more thing before it's nighttime.
yeah.
do
We're
you
like
guys
we
want to
were
check the
going.
house?
Well, we are at a dead end, and you said the thing you said
I'm
to that lady.
assuming it could be connected.
I'm thinking it's an unfortunate accident, but you said you would help that lady, so.
Look into it. I said look into it, not help exactly.
Kari shrugs. Kari's like, whatever you want.
I believe they are in. Let me see
The
the
field
address.
ward.
They're in the field ward?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. We're in the C ward still, right?
Yep. Right next to the field ward. Just have to go a little
Oh,
bit more up.
okay. So now is a good time. Are we by Cyril? We could pick her up if she's done.
You can. You probably can.
Isn't
It
she
will be on the
captured?
way. Yeah, if you
Oh.
actually on the way to the field ward, you can. It's not far from the Lagaris estate.
Oh, cool. Nice. Does Jaren suggest to pick up Cyril?
Yeah, he said that. We could pick her
Okay.
up if she's not busy.
So you want to drop by Cyril's place? Okay,
We
sure.
need the help of a hunter.
That is
Hunt down our
true.
prey.
Cyril does have great eyes. We do need another elf here to see in the dark. Alright, let's drop by, Cyril.
All right, so you guys head over to. Actually, before that, does everybody agree to head over there to Cyril's place?
You guys want to go?
Might as well. I see no reason not to.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys head on over to the Lagaris estate, and you see the the Richie estate that Cyril's family's living on.
We're still with the detective, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Mhm.
Just gotta pick up a friend.
As soon as she sees Lagaris estate, and she goes, and who is this friend you're picking up?
A party mate.
Yeah. She's kind of like the mom of the group.
So you guys are picking up your mom.
No.
Your mom?
She's not my mother.
Your mother?
Their mother.
Their mother. Mummy! Alright,
She's a huntress, so I think she has a better eye for things.
And you can kind of see there's a little bit of some thought behind what you guys are saying, and she looks over at the Lagaris estate and she goes, huh. I might know who you're talking about. But I would like to see for myself. And she just kind of crosses her arms and kind of has this look that she's like, huh.
I wonder if she's friends with Cyril.
Hey.
Do we just tell like the people in the front? You know, like there's like at the rich castle places, there's like the butler that runs to the door first and like, what are you here for?
Yeah, there's the guards. Yeah, there's a gate. Yeah, you have to go over to the gate first, yeah.
Yeah, and we're at the gate and we're just like, hey, is are we supposed to use her like official name?
She's not
Just
here.
like we're here to see the
Is
family.
Lady
Specific.
Nylonis here?
Do you say it like that? He kind of looks
Not
at
used
you.
to saying her like
Smiles all crooked and Wait,
Hey, make a persuasion check.
oh my god.
We're a group of her friends.
Lady Nylonis.
Is Lady Nylonis here?
Here.
Number 53. Burger
12.
King.
Oh
Hilarious.
no. He kind of goes over, he says,
Bro.
and you say you're friends.
Yeah,
Can I
just
get a
let her
name?
know the Circle of Lavender is here.
Uh-huh. And which of the Circle of Lavender members am I talking to?
I mean the whole party's here, so
Mm-hmm. Sure.
What did you just call Cyril, Jaren?
Lady Nylonis? Nylonis? I'm sure that when he first heard it, they said it with some sort of accent or something.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
He's like, who are these? And they're looking at these country bumpkins.
Can you just bring out the head butler that gave us the tour last time?
Lagaris, Lady
I don't know
Lagaris.
any nylon, but we're looking for Cyril.
It's just, I imagine just like this little bird head just peeking out from behind
Oh my
Jerry.
god.
He kind of goes over and he's like, fine, it'll just be a moment. And he kind of goes over and you guys wait there for a bit.
The guard forgot their faces.
Is her last name Nylonis or Legaris?
Lugaris, isn't it?
Sterling shrugs.
The whole
Uh,
debate.
the debate. You see Detective Norkin looking at you guys with like, are you really
The guard
friends with
walking
them?"
away.
Yeah.
We don't address
Walking away,
each
Jared's
other.
Like, it might be Legaris. Like,
Zoe blinks her
Oh my
eyelids
god.
slowly.
We don't address each other by our last names.
But eventually,
We're quite formal in that sense.
Cyril, you see this confused guard who goes and talks to you. He goes, there's some people who say they know you. They're calling them the Circle of Laughing Stock.
Isn't this the
Laughing
same guards? Or are
Zoe
they
bites
in
her teeth
No,
in
rotation?
he was on leave. He just came back.
Oh god.
Oh, you weren't here when I came back. Oh, it's okay. Let them in.
Okay. Who are they? They say you're their party.
They're yes, they're a part. I'm a part of their part. Our party. Yes. Can
did
All
you see us
right.
from the window?
Yeah, you see. You see
See.
across the field.
Can we see her from where
Yeah,
we're
can we-
at?
Arya
Can we
is
wave
across
her
the
over?
Perception
arm.
check. Make a perception check.
Everyone's just.
I'm like squinting.
If someone sees her and waves at her, Jaren's gonna wave in not sure. Jaren
Oh my
sees
god,
her!
Jared sees her.
Jared, you see in one of the curtains on like the second floor.
He's doing the thing where you
Pull
like
back.
cup your eyes like binocular. And he's like, I see her, and he like waves.
You see a little redheaded man
He's
waving
like
at
jumping
you
up
from
and
the
down.
gate.
Cyril, we're over here.
Arya follows the gaze and sees Cyril.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she also puts her hand on her face.
You see her face planting.
I see them.
Two redheads.
Yeah.
All right. Should I let them in, or should I just? Do you want to come down and say hello?
It's all right. You can let them in.
All right, will do. So he comes down and he goes, "Well, it looks like you guys weren't liars, so I guess you guys could come on in."
Oh my
And he opens up the gate to you guys.
Thanks. I
Yeesh.
guess.
How else would we know her name?
So you eventually come on in and go onto the familiar estate of the Legaris estate, and you see Cyril come and greet you.
Oh, Cyril.
Hello.
How's-
Come back.
Yes. I hope you've been enjoying your time with your son. We're in the middle of an investigation, and we were hoping if you would like to help with this.
Investigation.
There's been a string of murders connected to Chloe Draco's.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
We could use
How
a
many
good
other-
eye.
oh,
More eyes that are good.
Well, let me. Well, in that case, let me go ahead and let the Ravian know that I'll be out again.
I
He kind
hope
of
he's not too
have been
upset.
I have been enjoying my time with him so far. He is absolutely elated.
and
If we get this finished quickly,
Mhm.
you could return to spending your time with him for a bit longer.
And I can get a lot of money.
Did she say that out loud?
He whispered it.
Kieran's gonna lean over. 5,000 gold if we catch
Money.
the guy.
Money.
Money.
I'm glad to help.
All right.
Perfect.
Detective
Lucaria
Northman.
fills her in, I guess.
Yes, you kind of have that. So as you're kind of filling her in, Detective Norkin's just kind of sitting there with her arms crossed. Some of you more perceptive individuals can kind of see she kind of chuckles to herself a little bit.
And then Lucaria's like, yeah, we are accompanied by Detective what's her name?
Norkin.
Norkin.
Yeah, Norkin.
What's the first
Yeah.
name?
I
have it.
know.
Have it.
You have it. There you go. Yes, Illadonna. There you go.
Illadonna.
I knew I had it. It's just I've been calling her Detective Norkin so much I forgot what it was. It's like when you you know how you call like teachers by their last name, but you're like you've heard their first name once, but you're like I don't remember.
I know your legal name.
Yeah. So she kind of goes over and she goes, so you are the fabled Cyril, Nyalis. It's good to meet you for the first time.
Oh, hello.
I've heard about your exploits here in this city, and you are, when I was first starting, quite the talk of the town.
Yes. I try not to cause too much noise. Or at least I tried.
All right. So, Celadonna Norkin.
Oh. Well, you
That's a
never
very
brought
nice
it
name.
back.
I only started.
This one.
I transferred over into Waterdeep, like a few years after you have left Waterdeep.
I see.
I used to work in Daggerford, but yeah.
Daggerford.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in a very long time.
Same here. I've been meaning to visit family, but work always gets the better of it.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, you used to train for the watch or something, Zero?
The what?
You worked with the watch, Zero?
For a time, yes.
Well, then all the more better that you help us solve this mystery.
I'll do my best. I would say a lot of my old companions are either retired or I'm not even sure if they're still on the force.
There's a few of us who have more administrative positions, less of a danger in our old age, but
More paper.
there's more paper, and I'll be honest, I think some of them regret it, but it is the way. The youth always seems to want to have the excitement, so it's great to see their dreams being crushed when reality hits.
I appreciate their what is it again?
Their gusto.
Enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm, yes.
I forgot the word. Age comes also with memory loss.
Exactly. I mean, for me, I'll be retiring in a few years, hopefully, but
Oh, congrats.
I think I have a bit of maybe 5 more years left in me.
Oh. It'll come sooner or
no.
later.
Why'd she say that?
What?
What? Why did she say that?
He's going to is that
I'm just putting some folly here. That's just me RPing. What do you mean? What do you mean?
I took it as she just wants to retire.
She's old. She's old.
Be dragging an old
A
woman
lot.
around.
Damn.
How old is she?
She looks
That's
like
what
she's
I'm
around the
saying.
same age as
Why am I
Cyril.
scared she's gonna get killed now?
Oh my god.
Whenever they're like, I'm about to retire soon, guess who dies first?
Damn.
Don't jinx it.
We're just doing tit-a-tat here. Old people small talk. Calm down.
Jaren's jinxing these things.
I know. Jared started to have a midlife crisis here of if Morgan's gonna die or not.
Me. I'm stressed. Darren is carefree.
Look at his eyes.
He's thinking about
Alright.
what kind of backpack they're gonna build for the toad.
I'm also wondering what took you so long to get inside?
Oh, look at these. These are
Oh.
cute.
Oven.
Aw.
They're all a bunch of
Oven.
little ovens.
Alrighty. So, Detective Norkin, after everybody kind of catched up Cyril on all of this, she goes,
Murder.
So, I think you said we wanted to head over to Ashglade's house to just see if we can find anything of interest over there. Or in your words, to take a look.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so
I mean,
so-
if we're not going to be investigating the main thing, Cyril, do you want to stay, or do you want to come with us now and then meet up again the next morning?
We could drop her back off here, like, once we're done investigating.
Yeah,
All right.
that should be fine.
Alright.
Thank
It's
you.
like, I'm
for
sorry to your
The...
stealing your
Sorry.
stealing away again.
It's all right. He's trying to take in all the time he can get. His aim has gotten better.
Oh, good. I'm
You hear,
Fairly glad.
hey! And from the other room. Yeah, he's dropping.
next time he won't miss then.
That was a fluke!
Didn't you want to come say hi?
He kind of comes in and he goes, "Hello, everyone. Sorry for the eavesdropping. I wasn't sure if I was allowed to eavesdrop.
Who's that?
What?
Just a baby girl?
You guys were talking about murdering and it was really interesting. Totally wasn't spying on the entire conversation.
Uh-huh. Well, thanks for revealing that you were spying on the entire conversation.
You didn't have to say that out loud.
A little more tact needed.
Well, we'll be
Right.
doing your mother for a few hours,
A few hours, yeah.
Alright.
and maybe
So-
tomorrow.
And okay, I mean, as long as you come back, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I will perfect my aim until you get back.
Yes.
Perfect.
Very good.
And you're
So you-
eavesdropping.
You know, you mess up one time and
Maybe you're
I
lying.
hold you over it.
I know someone else needs to work on their
Keep-
lying.
Sterling looks away.
Well,
We
good
can-
thing you are working hard.
Alright. Well, since I know all about this murder, you're gonna tell me about this afterwards, right?
Is he talking to?
He's
Cyril?
talking to both Cyril and just in the party in general.
Maybe not everything. It might be classified afterwards. Just let you know if everything is resolved
Okay.
or not.
All right.
Okay.
Kaya smirks.
Fine. All
We
right.
don't know what sensitive information.
Detective Norkin kind of gives him a little bit of a look, being like, "Don't push your luck."
Excuse him. He is all very enthusiastic.
I can tell. He's definitely got his as from what I've heard, his father's energy.
Yes, he's quite stubborn.
Sometimes it's hard to tell that he's older than me.
Hey, maturity happens in different people, and you can tell he's got a very young soul.
Isn't that nice?
Don't mind him. It's okay.
All right.
All right.
On
Let's
to
not
the
lose.
Ashblade house.
Onwards.
Onwards. Alrighty. So, you guys head on out of the Lagaris estate, and you make your way to the upper gate of or the upper gate to the north to the field ward. And because you
Well-
guys are with a member of the watch, you don't have to do the checkpoint.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey.
Also, while we're walking there, I'm whispering to Cyril, telling
Mhm.
her that Sterling's been sneaking out at night, and all the murders are connected to his cult.
Oh dear. Oh no. Well, that's not good.
and he has not been healing or sleeping.
Healing himself.
Yeah. Oh wait, does Cyril know about the frostbite?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was there and then she
Okay.
left.
She
Yeah.
didn't know the reason why though. He hasn't been healing.
Apparently, his goddess has cursed his hand to forever frostbite.
Oh. Well,
As some sort of punishment.
maybe she did something he does not like. Gods are very
Finicky.
particular. Yes.
And then, yeah, she's just been whispering all the details to
Mhm.
Cyril.
Does she notice how
Hmm?
how is Jaren doing? How's he doing?
Yeah, how's Jaren doing?
Oh, Jaren, how are you doing?
Oh, he's doing okay. Like,
Wait,
he is kind of like, you can tell he's kind of mad at Sterling.
Oh.
He's not looking at
Oh.
him too much.
Yeah.
He's
And
pouting
when he does
when
look
he's
over,
never
he like gives like pointed glances, you know?
Yeah, every
Oh.
time you look at Sterling, you can see he's getting further and further away from their group as he's lagging behind.
Oh.
Kind of eyes to
always
the
looking
ground.
back.
Yeah.
Oh, she
He's
yeah,
just
I
getting
missed.
further and further.
Just drop-
He's
Are-
walking
I-
significantly
Are you
slower than all
alright?
of you guys.
I guess.
I'm gonna have Zoe drop back and check on him.
Yeah.
Sorry, what are you asking him?
Oh, Zoe's gonna drop back and check on you. Are you alright?
Yeah, just it's been a long day.
I see.
We've done a lot of stuff all
Hmm.
at once.
Would you like to rest while we're walking?
No, that's all right.
Are you if you're sure.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, so he
Hmm.
can carry
he-
you.
Yeah, I'm like, does he look like he's like exhausted, death warmed over, and about to fall over?
He looks tired, like really, really
didn't
tired, like he
sleep.
hasn't slept. Yeah.
I'm just gonna scoop him. Princess carry time.
Oh my
Damn.
goodness!
Aw.
You need to
Aw.
This
We have
is
a lot
really
of mentally
unnecessary.
taxing
Honestly,
things
it's
to
fine.
do. She keeps
Aw.
walking.
Oh, this is
Okay.
cute.
It's okay, I
He can't
promise.
even fight because
I know,
At
he
least he's so
can't.
tired.
He can't do that. He can't fight against Zoe, no, and she's picking him
Oh
up like
my
this.
goodness.
He's getting princess carried.
Mhm.
Damn.
Aw.
Let me know if I need to roll at any point for the arm strain. You're
I
just
think
keeping
it
your
was
arms like
cute.
that. Cool.
As long as you're not running or
Nope,
doing
not
anything
yet.
physically crazy with it, I'm not gonna let you roll.
Sweet.
Or yeah, I like this. Is cute.
Sterling just kind of like tucks in his arms so he's not like, troubling you in any
She
way.
gently like nudges his hat towards over his eyes for him with her like chin.
Aw.
Thanks, I guess.
Is everything
Hmm.
okay over there?
You see
Just
Sterling.
tired.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's like
Sterling
a baby.
She glares at Seven right now.
Sterling's kind of probably
Her most
blushing a
like
little bit because he's like,
Yeah.
reptile-like
Big
predator stare she can muster.
Does anybody have any milk?
Oh, there's
Baby
this
need a
Goose
nap?
again.
You need a
If
nap.
anyone did, you wouldn't get any.
Damn.
Well, it'd be for me anyways.
What's that?
Your loss.
Does Seven want to be princess carried?
No.
Here,
Sterling
Seven. I'll
Sterling
carry
needs
you.
Sterling needs some milk. No.
Do you try to pick up Seven?
Yeah.
All right, make a strength check.
I hate this
Seven, if you
gift,
don't
but
want to be
I just...
carried, you need to make it against it if you don't want to be carried.
Oh,
While this is happening, Makari's just gonna look around.
Yeah, make a perception. Oh yeah, you got your perception check. Actually, yeah, is that a... No, it's a new one, right?
No,
Yeah,
I
the-
gotta do a new one.
Seven.
Yeah.
Am I breathing
19.
my
Well,
mic?
still 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's getting windy
Looking
out
around.
here.
I know it's getting super windy with the wind.
Oh.
So, sorry, Jaren. As you try to pick up Seven, he kind of wiggles his weight out. Very.
Yeah. It was like a
meanly.
half-hearted, like, fine. Like,
like a toddler.
He's like,
But
What do we see?
Kari, as you kind of look around, there's a moment while you guys were talking to the guards at the checkpoint into the field ward. You could swear you saw, or not really saw, but like kind of felt that similar presence. And then it disappears when you kind of look over your shoulder.
What?
can I detect magic before I felt that?
You kind of detect magic, and no scrying. Nothing magical. It's almost like the presence you felt was more like in person rather than
Okay. Someone's
than
aura.
magical. Yeah, someone's aura. Somebody clocking you and then leaving, basically.
Mm-hmm.
All
Why does
right.
it feel like someone's been watching us all day?
You sure it wasn't Mr. Birdman?
You turn around and you see Seven looking.
It might be one of the birds.
Bigger one, maybe.
Oh my god, what if the birds are working for Seven?
yeesh.
I control all the birds. They tell me everything.
You have
Oh,
another
God.
flute for birds. You're not telling us about.
Oh my goodness.
Take away all
Any
my
of-
secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, so one
Many.
member being princess carried. That paranoia of the birds watching you. And you eventually get over to this 2-story cottage home. It obviously looks like of a home that's very well maintained for a very old and cheap house, basically. Like the owners who lived there took care of it extremely well for whatever state it was. And Detective Norkin kind of goes and she goes, I believe this is the Ashglade residence.
Oh,
Oh,
homie.
it's very quaint.
That's small.
Sterling kind of pats Zoe. He's like, "You can put me down now."
Makari is going to investigate,
Slowly
I guess,
lets him down.
the area.
Yeah.
Jaren's also
So
going to.
okay. So kind of
I'll
looking around, make an investigation check.
Oh, I wrote it wrong.
Can I just perception the area for like general danger and shit?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's investigation, right?
You
Yes,
can do
investigation.
invest.
Oh,
Yeah.
invest. Okay. I'll just
I know
12
it's
as
those
well.
it's those longer words. You know, we really need to do like a little bit of like a shortcut, like copy and
Yeah.
paste. I need to work on that. There's a lot of things I need to work on.
I can do that
If
right
you want
now.
to delegate
that.
it, yeah.
I have
Yeah,
that,
no,
but I
fine.
always forget about it.
Oh,
Put
then
it on
post it and we
Google.
can
I want to
share.
like create
Yeah.
a button like on Maya.
Oh, hotkey.
Ooh, hockey.
Hotkey.
Yee.
Mm.
Alrighty, so
Welcome.
basically, taking a look around, Zoe,
Damn,
yeesh,
Zoe.
oof, Zoe, with a 12 that turns into a 20, that's insane.
My passive's also 20.
I know,
Let me see.
wow,
Love it.
that's
Wait a
insane.
minute. Let me-
So,
Ooh!
Hey, there we go.
You know, this is why they're
damn!
here.
Yeah, this is why they're here. So basically you
High five.
see, again, this is a 2-story building. There seems to be a lot of homes close by, but not necessarily connected. It's more of like they're just trying to put as many buildings and homes as close as they can in such a small space, basically. There are some to this building. There seems to be some windows and I believe 2 doors. None of them look broken. None of them look damaged.
Hmm.
No broken windows, no broken
Mhm.
doors.
Yeah, there's a back door and there is a front door.
No signs of
A struggle.
like
For those who
lock-in?
did roll high, you can see that there, I wouldn't say signs of recent, but there is the ever so tiniest of scratches by the back that looks like it was signs of maybe an unorthodox entry.
Place looks fine to me.
So, 0 or Zoe saw that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not completely
Interesting.
fine.
I'm not seeing anything. Are you guys picking?
Was it the scratches? Where is it?
Mhm.
They're towards the back.
Towards the back.
Back there.
Is there any other one? Any other scratches similar?
Towards the front, no.
Okay. Is there anything odd about where they end or where they lead?
They lead from like looking through the windows. The room of entry would have been into the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's check out the kitchen and stuff, I guess.
All right.
Or is it so? No one is living in here at this moment.
There
Or-
is nobody in the room or in the house at the moment. Technically it's still owned and supposed to be lived in by the Ashglades, but they haven't been able to basically go inside the house since the murder. They emotionally.
I
Oh,
see.
okay. I
Okay.
assumed I
Yeah,
thought it was gonna be
emotionally.
crime scene.
No. They've technically, whatever investigation that had happened has been done and
Mhm.
cleaned up, and the owner or Mrs. Ashglade just doesn't want to return. It's just too traumatic for her, it seems.
So sad.
I can attest to that.
Sarah goes, same, just like me, for real.
Felt.
All right.
I wouldn't want to come in here either.
All right. So Detective Norkin kind of takes out the a strange device that she kind of goes over above the key, and she kind of rubs a little bit of the arcane symbols, and you hear a very loud knock sound as
Oh.
she uses
Knock.
a knock device.
Knock. She's
Oh.
allowed to use knock. What?
She's
Fine.
I'm not, huh?
I knew that would get you.
For progress purposes, she is allowed to use it.
She's part of the not the military, the guards.
It's the military.
And
part of the
I'm a
guard.
bard, so
She has authorization to use knock. Yes.
You're allowed to use knock. It's just
I'm not allowed to
be
use knock.
problematic.
Not
I'm not
anymore.
allowed.
Knock's
It's
been
just-
banned. It's been banned from our party specifically. Everyone else is
No
allowed
one
to
use
use
knock
it.
when your life depends on it.
Yeah. Well, she's using a device that uses knock, so she's
Yeah.
not actually casting the
He's
spell.
cheating.
It's an attunement item.
Yeah, we need to get an item or like a scroll or something.
Yeah.
Why
full of
get a
knock.
scroll if I can just
This is why you were nerfed.
Because you would abuse it.
I
Abuse it.
used it once. I used it once in game. Not
You
even for
selected
myself.
the wrong.
It was
you selected the
4-7.
wrong option.
It was an insignificant one.
It was
wrong one.
4-7.
It was the wrong one.
Oh my god.
It was for 7, exactly.
You chose the bad end.
It has on the writing on the device. It says for detective use only.
Oh, see?
Sure. Whatever you say.
Not abusive use only.
Actually, it also says underneath in the finest of prints in a language
Not
called
for
English.
Jaren.
In a language called English.
For DM use only.
Only the fourth wall can read this.
That's really good.
Can only be read if broken character.
But yes.
It's one of those signs of break character to read this. Behind a little glass,
This tiny
glass
hammer.
pane. Yeah. On the chain.
But as Detective Norkin kind of opens up the door and she kind of gestures to the party to go and investigate or head on in to investigate.
Interesting device.
Yes, it's issued for members of the Watch. But the strange writing right there, don't know really what it says. It must be part of the arcane ritual.
Maybe.
I have comprehend
Language.
languages.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to comprehend? Do you want to
Waste a spell
comprehend?
slot for that right now.
Would you like to waste the comprehension skill?
I'm tempted to.
Just for the shits? For the shits and giggles?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
You're pouting.
Okay. Sorry, my sides hurt from laughing.
See her
But
face.
hey, the house is open for you to investigate.
Ah,
Have at it.
all right.
Okay.
Alright, let's
Let's try
investigate.
this again.
All right. So I will say to kind of describe what you guys see
Holy shit.
is you guys are entering inside the kitchen, and in the kitchen you can see where they would cook the food. There's the table where they would eat, and then you see a little bit off into the side the front doors, and then a side room off to the side, and then you see a staircase that goes upstairs to the second floor.
Okay. Well, Makaria is investigating the area, and she rolled 21.
So, kind of investigating, you take a look around in the kitchen, and nothing that seems, for the most part, untouched, other than maybe signs of the forced entry that you saw from the outside, or unorthodox entry. But yes, but you do smell the scent of old blood, and you
I will follow
smell
this
it.
scent.
Yes, and Zoe would also notice this as well. And you do walk into the room that's on the first floor, and this seems to be of an office, or a very small office of some kind, very simple. And you don't necessarily see flesh, blood, or blood itself, but you can see the stains of the blood absorbed into the wood in this office. There are on the walls the clear blood stains on the walls. And you, as an expert of blood splatters, as we learned from Chloe and Draco's investigation, you can tell that there is a messy splattering of blood, of a clear sign of what looks like to be a very tough fight. It seems like it was of two individuals going hand in hand, and both, in a way, trained in some form of combat. You can see that that the kill of, if there was a kill done in this room, wouldn't have been a clean and simple assassination. There seemed to have been a fight before the murder. You can actually even see that some of the papers on the desk have a bit of blood stained into them as well, as the fight seemed to have occurred in just this room. You do notice that there is a lock on this door from the inside of the office, but the lock has been broken. And you can also see on the desk there is a portrait, a hand-drawn portrait of Verbin's Ashlade's wife, and kids, and he clearly spent a lot of money on this portrait, even though everything in his home basically seems very simple and, dare I say, cheap from your perspective. This seems to have been something of value for him. You can notice pretty right away there are signs of paperwork being taken from the desk, as there's missing sections where the blood splattering kind of seems to cut off, or papers or random surfaces of the desk seem to just be oddly clear, as almost as somebody who was here before just had grabbed a bunch of papers and taken them with them. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I take back my statements of it being an unfortunate accident. This is clearly a planned attack.
As we're looking at all of the old blood splatter.
Yeah. This was not an accident.
It wasn't an accident. If it was an accident, oh, yeesh, that's really unlucky.
A struggle.
Yeah. It was definitely a struggle, and they seemed to have had a target, which was something in this door or drawer, and some papers that he's written.
Yeah.
From the other papers, what is the context of this paper?
I mean, these papers don't seem to have as much interest to them. These ones look like potentially bills and reminders of notes and stuff that doesn't seem like it's very revealing, to say it lightly.
I see. It seems that whoever attacked this, what's his name? I forget his name.
Verbin, Ashlight.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Urban
Urban?
was interested
Not
in
bourbon,
his
but Verbin.
yes, Vervin. That's what I said, right?
Yes, no, I started to like go bourbon.
So, I think it might be something with the work he was doing for Watch, or something he studies or holds dear.
And kind of investigating the desk a bit more, and because of how high you've rolled in your investigation check, you notice that, and you've done your fair share of snooping on people's desks, and you instinctively try to open up some of the drawers. And most of them you open up, okay, some extra pen and ink. You open up another one, okay, some blank pieces of paper and parchment. And then you go over to the one to the left of the desk and you pull on it, and it's locked.
Oh, this one's locked too.
Oh. It's still locked? After everything, like, do you guess they're in a hurry?
Possibly. Can we open this?
Well, you said it was locked, you said?
Yeah.
I can unlock it.
Well, I was asking the detective, but sure.
But are we authorized
Yeah,
to
but-
open it?
Why ask the
I mean,
detective when I'm
if
right
you-
here?
Well, whoever the Bourbon was, he was a pretty skilled fighter. He did not go down easy.
Well,
And then she describes in detail how the fight went.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you can tell that this, signs of the blood belongs probably of the victim and the killer. And it was a pretty rough fight that may or may not could have gone either way. But of course, knowing in foresight, Verbin was the loser of the fight.
Yeah, I mean, whoever's out there must be beat up.
if it were me, they would have been dead, and I would have been alive.
Verbin died
Goes in front of the detective again.
a few days ago, right?
Let me figure out exactly when. I can tell you then.
While you
I
do,
miss so.
while you guys are chatting, can I open that?
He's unlocking the door.
As you're locking on, make a sleight of hand check.
Can I check for traps too before I
Yeah,
do that?
go ahead. Check for traps first.
Good job. I'm proud of you for remembering. I was literally about to reach for my. I was reaching for my unmute. Like, check for traps!
They found his body about 4 days ago.
Okay.
I'm a professional. I don't need it. Don't worry about it.
Basically the same day they found Chloe's body.
Okay.
Any traps with an 18?
No.
No traps.
No
Easy
traps.
peasy. Gonna use one of my trusty dusty feathers.
Alrighty. Gotta
Get
pluck it.
Dusty?
Yeah.
I'm a bird.
Yeah, you are very dusty.
Anyways, 16.
16. It takes a little bit of time. This is surprisingly for a kind of cheap desk. You could tell that this lock was put on afterwards. And it's kind of a heavy duty lock, but nothing that your skills can't handle. And you're able, after a good solid 2 minutes, open up this door.
There better be something good in here, because this took me
And-
more work than I'd ever want to put.
Alrighty.
Dang,
So,
take it easy.
Dams. You know, it's funnier. He spent less time opening up the safe door in the Allen estate.
Oh my god.
That's kind of funny.
Damn.
And you see in this desk a rusty symbol that looks very familiar. And a clear crystal, or like the object is made from clear crystal in the shape of a dagger.
Huh?
Whoa! Can I have that?
No.
And I will say the way that it's
murder
shaped
works?
is very geometric, almost resembling an icy dagger.
Wait a second.
Oh.
Seven's playing with it.
Seven. That's
What
evidence.
is this?
Is that part of
7,
Rules.
that's dangerous. You should probably not touch that.
Yeah, but look, no wonder this was so hard to open. Look, this is like treasure. And careful, schmereful.
I'm gonna take it from 7.
I'm good at handling knives. I'm not gonna hurt myself.
You say that.
What?
So that was the only thing in there?
And you do see actually no you don't. Sorry, that's the wrong line. You do not see anything else
In the drawer. So
in the
what's
drawer.
the rusty symbol?
You look at it and it looks very similar, but almost like an old-fashioned symbol of oral.
Dang. It's starting to really come together, isn't it?
So
Is Norcan still in the room? She's still here, yeah?
Yeah, she's still here.
Yep, okay.
Yeah.
So the Ashclades are followers of Oral still?
Oh dear.
Looks like things are coming together, huh?
7, give me that
Uh,
card.
Seven was like
He's like-
kicking his teeth. Non-existent teeth. Non-existent.
Jesus!
James taking it away.
The whole
Hey, my toothpick.
That's not a toothpick. What? You could be picking your teeth with someone's guts.
Oh god.
cannibal.
And other body parts.
Butthole.
Yeah, could be that.
You'd be putting up something sharp up their butt.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
what the
never
killer did. I don't
know.
really know.
Mhm.
Can I
Hey.
look at the dagger closer now that I have it?
Yeah. So it's not necessarily made of ice, but it's made of using stone and carved in a way to make it look like an icy dagger.
Is it cold?
It is a little
Probably
bit cold.
Kind of.
But
force
whatever
crystal.
magic that was held in it seems to have been fading away. And it looks like it has not been touched in a very long time.
Not until I got my hands on it.
Untouched.
Zoe, you have the highest perception. I
Uh-huh.
got 7 too. While you guys are kind of looking around, and as your party is kind of taking a look at this dagger, and it's funny because as the light hits, it kind of like scatters light all over the way, and it kind of makes it look like kind of like creates little prisms around the room. And you watch as the prisms kind of
Miata, you're breathing into the mic again.
Oh, sorry.
It's windy wind.
on
It's
my
the wind. It's the
It's
the door.
windy
The windows
here.
were left open.
Someone
It's
opened
windy.
a window.
Close that window.
Norkin closes the windows. So basically, you watch as one of kind of the reflective little prisms kind of goes over the mantle in an odd way.
Like how odd? How?
Like the symbols being.
No,
Can we like look at it
no.
closer? I'm gonna angle.
You angle the dagger.
Yeah.
You kind of create this. It kind of does a little bit of like a disco in the room. Kind of makes it look all these prisons around. 7 this time. You notice as Jaren is moving this around, the as it moves around quickly, you see that it's not necessarily the prisms that make an odd shape, but the light that wraps around an odd shape around the mantle of the fireplace.
Oh. Hey, Jen, do that again.
You guys he does it.
All right, you do that,
True.
and you notice, one of the stones isn't exactly aligned correctly.
On the fireplace?
Mm-hmm.
Detective 7 on the case. He runs up to the fireplace. He's like, I could smell it. Oh, I could smell it. There's something nice. There's something different with this
Yeesh.
fireplace.
7, you go and run over to the fireplace. It's out of reach. Urban
What?
was a very tall individual, and
I bet Zoe can reach it.
Zoe can reach it.
She's just gonna reach over 7 and go
I
up,
could-
grab what
he's
he's
just
going
going.
for.
He's making like little like grunt
Grabbing
sounds. He's like, like trying to reach.
Ew.
He wants to solve the mystery so bad.
And Zoe, as you kind of touch the stone, you realize it's loose. And you're able to kind of pull it out of place. And you see a hidden compartment within the fireplace.
Hey, I was supposed to
no.
discover that.
Now that it's like, so I'll lift him up and let him do it. Jeez.
you put the stone back into place, lift 7 up, and 7 grabs the stone and removes it himself
Yeah, with gusto.
with gusto.
I've done it. Feast your eyes on the prize, guys.
Good job. What's in it?
You see an old, worn-out journal.
Guys, it's a book for me to write
Knowledge.
more notes.
I'll take
It
that.
may have something in it. Hold on.
So you
Guys, I
take the
found
journal.
kindling.
No.
Oh, no.
Damn it, Jesus.
you see everyone's eyes flash in fear.
Everyone is reaching for it.
Cry.
What a weird place to put kindling.
Oh my god.
Yikers. There's knowledge in there, my guy. Goodness.
All right,
My guy.
and
There's
I will
knowledge
say,
in there.
Zoe wouldn't say that. That's definitely
you
me.
see, you see the journal actually has a metal cover over the pages, so it's actually locked. And you see, instead of a keyhole, is some kind of mechanism that you would insert to unlock the door or unlock the latch to the journal.
Shape is the mechanism.
Very geometric.
Oh, wait, I might have something for this.
A mechanism
you might.
in the
Yeah.
journal?
7, can I see that real quick?
What? The journal? Okay, but promise me you won't throw it in the fire.
You promised me first.
Yeah, honest.
Honestly.
I promise that I'll be the one to do it.
No,
If anyone were to do it,
no,
but I
you said
won't.
you won't throw it in the fire. That's...
I promise I won't do it, but if anyone did
No,
it, it
you
would
can't.
be
You
me.
can't change the words. You had specific words. I'm taking it as I'm saying that. And I'm like, you can't. You already said you won't throw it in the fire. You promised.
I promise.
He
You're gonna
solemnly
lead,
swears
you're gonna
he's
lead
up
by
to no good.
example, like a leader.
I am a leader, aren't I? I promise that in this universe that we're
No.
currently in, I will not throw it.
This universe, this alternate reality.
Sterling's like, are there other universes?
What?
As long as I'm the
this
leader of the
one.
Circle of Lavender, I will
The
not
Loki
throw that
universe.
into the fire.
And while he's talking,
Let's not worry about that right now.
Jaren is going to take that hairpiece he bought
Oh.
and see if he can
Whoa.
fit it into the.
You kind of shove it into the mechanism, and you try to twist it, and it doesn't budge.
Damn.
What about that key we just found?
Key? Oh, the
The dagger. I meant.
Simple. Wait,
I meant the
dagger?
dagger. I was thinking the dagger.
Does the dagger look like it'll fit?
Yeah.
All right, dagger it is.
All right, you put in the dagger, and it clicks.
I-
You open up the
That
journal.
makes more
I
sense.
told you, Jaren. I see. I knew.
Hey, I was just trying to put something else. I was trying to connect the other thing.
Hey, she's big braining. Dude, it's
Jen's like, I didn't
massive
even think
brain.
about that.
Yeah, so big. You were the one in a million. You bought the key at this other
It's like,
destination.
great idea. I didn't think
And-
about that.
You see a lot of writing in there.
What
Time
kind
to
of
read.
writing?
Time to read. All right, story time, you guys.
Are you reading it out loud? Or are you reading it to yourself?
Read it out loud.
Can I skim it first, real quick?
Oh my god.
Let me
All right.
proofread.
So the first portion that you read talks about Bourbon's excitement, but also fear of starting a new family. He keeps going on about how he feels that he's undeserving of such blessing, fear that his past will catch up to him, and he's afraid that when it does, it will take everything away from him, and how they do not deserve this. He also then states how he's willing to risk it all for his love and his unborn child. The next
I'll be
section.
reading this out loud.
All right, cool. All right. The next section talks about how he wants to forget his past. He talks about how he can remember her chilling embrace is always present, and it makes him unable to enjoy life's warmth. And it's a constant reminder. He then talks about how he can. He sometimes will see his old colleagues telling him to come back and that there's still work to be done. But the answer is always the same. He's moved on. And he proceeds to then later talk about these fun little stories and funny little moments that he has with his wife and child. Even eventually saying how happy he is to hear the news that his wife is expecting again. A bit later, after a few of these stories, he then writes about how he dreams about his past now. And these dreams are telling him that he needs to prepare. There's still work that needs to be done, and he needs to help prepare her chosen. Time's running out, and he needs to prepare the way to the frigid garden. He says how he panics that these dreams are an omen that danger is to come to his family, and how much he doesn't want to bring them into this. But only, these are a reminder as much as the marks are left on his being, telling him that she will always have him. And these are permanent. He talks about how he still has these dreams. And this is kind of in multiple months of talking about these dreams and how they're starting to get to him. Even his family is starting to notice that he's not been getting enough sleep. There's a little section that he kind of thinks is kind of funny that his son had told him that he shouldn't forget his naps, thinking it's so funny that his son considers it to be the most normal thing in the world. Eventually, he mentions that it's not going away. He can no longer run from his demons. And he's decided to tell the Watch everything about their plans. Towards the end, he says that this is the best that he can do to redeem himself. He has spent weeks giving evidence to the Watch and telling them how to track the movements and of a few key members. But there is that section where he talks about it's only a matter of time until he receives his divine punishment. And the he will eventually see the end of those who dared to seek in moments of warmth, and forget of the cold where he came from. But he does say, and a little bit of a later, towards the end, and this is the last one that he writes in the entry, that if he can just finish his work for about 2 more weeks, his family has almost saved enough money to take a ship down south where they can put this all behind them.
Dang.
So Jaren was just reading this out loud.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's really fucking sad.
It is really sad.
Harry whispers to Sterling, "You know anything about this?"
He shakes his head. He's just really sad from this story.
So the papers that were taken were this evidence of key members,
Mhm.
and we haven't seen anything about key members amongst all the paperwork.
Mhm. So Detective Norkin kind of goes, she says, like I said, I wasn't the one handling the interactions with Mr. Ashclade and his papers, but I can ask Soltis if we could probably potentially take a look at these.
Yeah, that might be best.
It seems like from our findings here, it seems to be there's a connection to a following of oral.
Mm-hmm. Seems like so. Dreams, huh?
You know, there's a lot of this Frost Maiden business going around.
I wonder what's starting up.
Is
To
this like
prepare for the chosen ones, right?
Quite concerning.
He says her chosen, so it's
Wait,
singular.
let me write that.
her choice of chosen?
Her
Her
chosen.
chosen,
Just her chosen.
Chosen.
singular.
Oh, her
What
chosen.
is that?
Mm-hmm.
Chosen
Her
one.
chosen.
Yeah, her
Chosen
chose.
Chosen one.
Well,
going-
is there anything else in the
Sorry.
house that we kind of like catches our
Um,
eye?
I will say,
Relates to
since you
this?
guys had such high investigation, no.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Okay. I think that's all we can find here.
What have you gathered, Jern, from all
Well,
this? Do you think this is still connected? Because it's a big red flag right now.
yeah, I think it's definitely connected to the other ones, especially since there's a lot of this religion stuff popping up.
Yes, nothing good with cultish religion.
But there's not really much we can do right now until we get more info from Civilar.
Mm-hmm.
Soltis.
Just-
I feel like I have to say his name, his full name every time.
Senior
I know, right?
Civilar Soltis.
Senor.
It only deserves the name.
Hey, he's got the full title. He deserves it. He worked hard for
That's
it.
right.
It's deserving of his title.
I can't believe we're dealing with a cult serial killer.
This is the second cult
Cultist.
we've seen.
This is.
This
There's two
city is
cults.
full of cults. This is the worst.
Well, that is the city. That is the city for you.
Yeah.
Girl's not surprised. Not at all, sir.
Is it like starting to get late now?
It is starting to get late.
Yeah,
I
we should head
escaped.
back.
All right. I will also say you can hear the winds picking up. It seems like the storm's gonna pick up yet again tonight.
Yeah, we should definitely head back.
Sterling, you are not to set foot outside your room.
He nods.
And don't touch any weird daggers.
He just nods again.
How's it? Can I vibe check this child?
Go ahead, make an insight.
Can I roll for vibes? I forgot how to spell insight.
The cheat sheet in there.
19. Hello.
Sorry, somebody came into my room to talk to me. Sorry, but I heard 19. Sorry. So basically,
On air.
yeah.
I'm so-
Damn.
Nothing.
So, yeah. So you look at Sterling, and this whole time, I would even say, just kind of like, just in general, this whole day, he's been kind of just. I mean, from the time that you've seen him, been kind of a piss baby. So
I know.
he's totally been a piss baby. And I think kind of looking into this and house and hearing the story about Verbin and he's taking it hard. He looks so sad.
Sterling, are you okay? Seeing.
Yeah, I'm good. It's been a long day. We should get back to the inn.
Speaking, kind of, he does not want to be here too much. It seems like he kind of has like his eyes sidelined, just wanting to just, or his body like language is telling him that he just doesn't want to be here anymore.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So
We should go
yeah,
after the storm hits.
yeah.
How
All right.
Thanks.
Alrighty. So, as you guys head on out of the Ashglade estate, or not estate, I'm so used to saying estate. It's their house.
Yeah,
It's a house.
It's a
normal
residence.
house.
It's a residence.
It's a
Where's it
cottage.
again?
Yeah, it's
Home.
a small home.
Where's it again?
A small
It's
cottage.
in the field ward. It's a small
Oh.
cottage. Yeah, it's a double-story cottage where basically the living spaces
We
are
checked the
upstairs.
second floor, right?
I will say, okay, I probably would say when you guys did take some time to look.
Skim.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
skim through. There you can see that there is one bedroom for the kids' bedroom. And one bedroom for the adults in the house. And it's fairly clean. There's a lot of little like kid drawings everywhere. They seem like the type that like really like to hold on to their kids' arts and craft, as they themselves don't have the money to afford own decorations, so they're using nostalgia from their kids' arts and craft as a way to decorate, some of the living air spaces here. You see where to dad, to mom, like on the corner, a little bit of a time written down on it. Yeah.
Cute.
Mm-hmm. Just too bad their dad dead.
Oh wait, they're all
Yeah, the dad's
dead.
murdered.
Yeah, the
No,
dad's
the
dead.
family's fine.
Just the dad.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
dad's dead. Yeah.
Okay.
Oof.
Dead. Dead.
All right.
That's
So
unfortunate.
with that, as you guys head on out, I'm gonna do a little bit of a break. So we're gonna reconvene at 9, and then we're gonna pick up for that last hour.
Okay.
Yay!
Copy
Break
that.
time!
Break
Break
time.
time.
Time!
Go pee. Go drink.
Grab
Get
a
some water.
snack.
Yeah.
Stretch your
Hydrate our
leggies.
I
digers.
know. We heard sad stories, so now now we gotta wipe our eyes.
Everyone's trying to lock in.
We're locking in.
Looking in. Alrighty.
All right.
See y'all in a bit.
See ya.
That's all for now.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back.
We're
Pat.
spawning
I love
in.
it.
All right, we're back.
OMG.
All right, welcome back, everyone.
Yay!
So we had a very fun time at the Ashglade house.
Yay!
And you guys weren't looking. I was also doing like the little like pose gesture while I'm like sitting in my chair with my legs up. But basically we come back to as the party is heading out of or walking into the field ward as the wind picks up as there's a potential storm coming in for the night. And just for the sake of knowing, where are you guys heading to next?
Cyril, did you want to get dropped off at your estate or
The way he said that.
what?
Like,
That was
Murder!
What's wrong?
Estate?
What did I say? Estate.
Estate?
It sounded kind
Well,
of
he's trying to
snarky.
say the terms, okay? He's not used to. He's gonna say, "You want to get dropped off at your house or what?" Like.
And you guys were laughing at the dude who goes murder.
No. Who said murder?
This old
Murder.
Oh my
man.
god. That was actually Jaren. That was future Jaren. We just
That's
didn't
future
realize that.
Jaren.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
murder.
But that's really
Crime.
crime.
Time traveling Jaren confirmed.
It's me thinking while I'm saying things, so I say it right.
All
I'm
right.
kind of concerned.
Where are you guys going? Oh,
I'm
sorry.
kind of concerned considering how she just says it quietly to Jaren. She's like, considering how Sterling's been acting lately. I just got here.
Well,
Yeah, he's been acting like a big baby.
Does he say
Harry's
that
just
like super
gonna-
well? Sterling's
Harry's
kind of
gonna
standing
walk
off to the
next to
side, just
Sterling.
crosses his arms and turns away.
Jaren gives like a look as he says that, and then he like turns back to Cyril.
Arya walks next to Sterling.
Jaren, why would you say that?
Jaren's crossing his arms.
Sternly.
know.
She said it sternly.
I hardly see you two fight so much.
I wouldn't say we were fighting.
Well, it seems like there's a bit of tension.
He shrugs.
So are you not fighting?
Yeah, looks over at Jaren.
Oh my
Jaren is not looking at him.
And he looks away again and he just shrugs again. I hate him.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, so back to the inn.
All right.
Cyril goes,
So-
Jaren, you seem upset. What's got you so worked up?
Dude, Jaren?
Yeah. Who else? Look at him. He's the only one fuming.
7?
What?
Well, I was about
No.
to say, detective is alright if we
Never mind.
No, I'll reply. I was saying before she says that.
All right.
I'm saying to the detective, is it
Mhm.
alright if we meet you in the morning again at headquarters?
She says all right, and she'll see you in the morning. If she sees you in the morning.
Wait, was he the one that
As
was
we
gonna retire?
waved goodbye to her,
Retire.
Yeah,
it's like
and
we
you
were
see her
seeing her
walk-
for the last time. Detective Conan reference. Let's go.
There you go. We're looking
Yeah,
for
we
one.
got it in here. She's walking away. Everyone's like, "It's almost as
Maybe
if
you
we've
should
seen
stay
her
with
for the
us.
last time."
Evan would never.
No, 7 wouldn't.
She's gonna get turned into a kid.
There you go. Now,
She's young again.
yeah.
Alright. With Detective Norkin goes, you guys make your next way to I'm gonna assume you guys separated somewhere on the castle ward over to
Yeah.
yeah.
I
But
just want to get
continue.
rid of her.
You'll never see her again.
No.
Dang.
Ripperoni. I was about to say Professor Norkin. Ripperoni Detective Norkin.
Anyways, you were saying, Cyril?
You seem a bit worked up about what's going on with Sterling.
Yeah, because he's an idiot.
What? Just call people an idiot with
Who goes outside in the middle of there was a storm yesterday, remember? Who goes outside in the middle of a storm with a serial killer on the loose? He's like half whispering.
You hear muttering.
Did he tell you?
He didn't
tell
say
you what
anything. He just left in the middle of the night, and then I was worried, so I went to go check and like see where he was going, and then he ditches me. And then he like yeah, and then I was he just left me outside. Didn't even tell me when he was back. Nothing.
You stayed outside?
I was worried. And then when I try to bring it up, he lies straight to my face. So I am a bit worked up about it. So
Is he like saying this like normal volume?
he's like varying. He's like half whispering, and then he gets to like a normal, and then he like
You
You hear bits and pieces.
No, Steely's just arms crossed, looking away.
Uh-huh.
I imagine Jern's face is almost matching his hair.
he's starting to get a little red around the ears.
Yeah.
It might be something very private that he doesn't want to share yet. Do you want to do to help it?
What?
What?
Wait, what did you say?
I think he like
Oh, you were
chopped
cutting
out
out
a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's your turn.
Also, what if no? Hold on. Wait a minute.
No,
you
you
sound
good,
fine
you're
now.
good.
Oh,
Oh, there you go. All right. Yeah.
So what do you want to do? That's what she said.
What do I want to do?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a plan.
What?
Just gotta make sure. And he's like whispering for sure this time. Just have to make sure that he is not leaving in the middle of the night. And I think I have a surefire way, according to whatever you guys talked about when I came back from at the beach.
The beach. Cyril vaguely remembers the beach. What happened at the beach again?
What
Just-
didn't happen at the beach?
What happened at the beach?
what happened at the
Come
beach
on.
stays at the beach.
Ah, the tasting test with the food contest.
That's all I
Yes.
remember.
That's the important part.
The
And I
fight,
met the other druid person and found
Ah,
out
yes,
trouble
yes.
I need to investigate, but that's not what it is
And-
either, I'm pretty sure.
And the fighting competition, and that's all I remember.
Um, this might be another like encounter with a goddess, so have someone. I don't know. I don't know how this thing works, so I just wanted to let you know. That's the
Oh.
plan I have.
Okay. Does anyone else know about this?
I'm gonna ask Makaria.
All right.
Are we at the inn?
Yeah, I would say by now you probably are up at the end.
Okay.
All
Sarah
right.
was all relaxed and she's all stressed again.
Before they go inside, since everyone's kind of like going in, right? Jaren's gonna kind of
Mhm.
wave Makaria over.
Makari walks over, looking confused.
Is it okay if I borrow that? Is everyone else like going in already?
That's up to everyone else.
Mm.
Are you guys heading on in?
Makaria, can you help me with the horses real quick?
Oh, the horses. Yes, of course.
I just want to check on them because it was stormy yesterday.
So we
You're
just watching them
absolutely
go,
right.
kind of.
It was stormy yesterday. They must feel upset.
Jaren's a liar.
I'm gonna just randomly insight because I'm sure she can tell.
Yeah, go
something
ahead.
about-
Yeah.
I have to find it on the sheet, and now I'm copying. Jump in the channel.
Yay!
There.
Alrighty.
Oh my god, no, that one.
One fail. Crit fail.
They They're
I'm
Seems
still
like
worried about
concerned about the
the
horses.
horses.
Those horses. They should. Maybe I should go too. Actually, my knowledge of
Maybe
nature and
you can-
animals.
Maybe
Help
you
the
can
horses.
make more carrots for them.
I mean,
So-
Zoe's welcome to
Like
come.
berries. She's gonna go now because she thinks they're
Alright.
concerned about the horses.
So
Macaria is concerned about the horse.
Totally.
so
There must be something going on.
alright. I'm imagining Zoe, Makaria, and Jared head over to the horses. Does the rest of you guys want to go inside the inn?
Yeah, I'll go inside.
Alright.
Yeah, Sterling
So-
will go inside too.
Alrighty.
Cyril.
It's close. It's a call. It's quite a close call, I think. Cyril wants to check on Cream. She hasn't been.
Alright, she'll go to the
Welcome back.
horses. So only
Going
Sterling
back.
and Seven. You guys walk
This is
inside
a
the inn.
great
You can-
combination, guys.
Terrible
Good
combination.
job. Good job.
And Sterling, you realize you are alone with Seven.
I
Yeesh. Seven got a crush on Sterling?
What the heck? What the? Why do you cry? Why do you even cry?
Because oh
Because now you said it.
yeah.
No, he
Oh,
said
it's not.
hello, Seven. It's like Sterling has a crush on Seven.
What?
No,
Well, no, he
it's
went, "Hi,
a SpongeBob
Sterling."
reference. It's like Steven's a huge
Hi,
fan of Sterling.
Kevin.
Yeah, it's
There
a
you
SpongeBob.
go.
Hi,
That's
Kevin. That's the.
Oh, Kevin, God.
Do you
no.
want it to hurt Kevin?
Oh,
But-
why? Not
Mhm.
Kevin.
In the meantime, I'm actually gonna go to the ones with the horses first. So as the girls and Jaren go to the horses. The girls and Jared. Jared, you're one of the girls now.
He's already one of the girls.
Yeah.
He is. He's an. It's a girl's
Hey,
game.
girls. No.
Fuck.
All right, ladies.
Oh my god, what is that, Jared?
It's kind of fruity, don't you think?
Anyways,
Hmm.
Makaria, I wanted to ask if I could borrow that dream stick thing.
Oh,
For
the
the
dream
horses?
staff.
Are they having nightmares?
Well, not me, but
No, the
a
horses.
certain party member of ours. Oh no, not the horses.
Oh,
I thought you were concerned about. Okay, what are the horses fine then? What's going on?
I mean, we're
He
in the
wanted to-
stable, so
He wanted to congregate here away from earshot.
yeah. I just wanted to talk to you.
Oh,
Talk,
I see.
talk privately.
she resumes an upright posture and puts on a lisping face, trying not to look embarrassed.
This is the only interaction we have had in so
Well-
long.
Zoe, could you just calm the horses?
I mean, we could check the horses while we talk.
Yes,
They
are.
They do look quite fine at the moment. She does. Do I need to nature check that? They
You can
look
make a
fine.
nature check
No,
just for the
no.
sake of it.
Okay.
But at a glance, they
You-
look fine.
you know, Jaren. Sure, with how Sterling's been acting, maybe it's good.
You're fine.
But
Cool.
in case something happens to this staff, are you going to pay me?
Oh,
Oh,
I
sure.
think that's what the collateral was.
I can give you this
Oh,
dagger we found. I don't think the cops took this for evidence. So
nice.
Dagger.
Yeah, the ice dagger.
Oh, the icy
Yeah, the
dagger.
crystal
Oh.
Yeah,
one.
that one.
Yeah, the crystal ice dagger.
I suppose
Oh.
I could stab someone with this. So
Is it like
Sure.
the actual dagger size?
It is actual dagger sized.
I think
I-
be careful with it though. I don't know
I
if
am
it has anything
quite-
to do with oral.
it could be a sacrificial dagger. It's quite fancy to be a regular thing. But if anything, I'll just keep this hidden because this definitely would put a target on my back. Also detecting magic right now.
Mm-hmm. So you kind of use detect magic onto the dagger, and there is a very faint magic to it, and it seems to be fading. And this is of magic of less arcane based, and more of divine magic. Yes. So it's not of any particular enchantment, but there seems to be a channel of, if anything, the closest you could get is maybe transmutation.
Okay.
Yeah, but there is no magical, like, spell or ability that you can probably get from it. And if it did, it's probably faded a long time ago.
All right. It's not as interesting as the emotional dagger, but it will do.
It's visually interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes cool shapes in the sun.
she
Seven.
gives.
Are you there?
I'm not
She-
there. No, I'm saying,
Oh, that's just
commenting on
the voice of Seven.
Yeah.
She gives
Anyways.
Duran
He's
the dream staff.
peanut gallery.
Thanks. Do you know how to use it?
I guess you just sneak up on them while they're sleeping, channel some energy, whatnot.
Give 'em
I
a
think
good smack.
you might need to attune to it. I'm not sure. I
You
don't.
do.
You do, it's an
Oh.
hour. Yep.
You need to attune to this for like an hour.
Oh, okay.
So
Guess I'll hold on to it.
yeah, just don't lose it.
I guess let anyone see that you have it, I guess.
You know, since the winter storm is coming, sacrifices the frost maiden is quite
Betsy, you might be cutting off every so slightly. We were understanding what you were saying, but it sounded like you were cutting off a bit.
Yeah.
Let me just
Yeah. Just refresh. Refresh the disconnect.
We're doing this for you.
Welcome back.
I like how every time that happens,
Hello?
all of our little characters stand up. Like when somebody comes in.
That's funny.
Alrighty. So, in the meantime, the boys, minus Jaren. It's just Seven and
He's an
Sterling.
honorary girl.
He's an honorary girl now. Yeah, you guys walk on in and realize the rest of the party didn't follow.
Well, he said pretty loudly you're gonna check on the horses.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you guys were paying attention, though.
I was.
I feel like Sterling probably wasn't. Alright, Seven, let's make sure you get back to the correct room. Come on.
What do you mean? I always go back to, let's make sure you stay in the room. How about that? Mr. I like to play hooky.
There.
Come on. Let's just go. And he's gonna try and lead Sterling up the stairs.
Sterling? Hey, I'm Sterling.
Lead Seven up! Damn,
Hey.
you fucking infiltrated my mind, dude.
Hey, I'm Sterling.
You know,
I'll be
lead
playing Sterling
Seven up
today.
Lead Seven up the stairs.
Alrighty.
All the way up to the 4th floor.
You're the 4th floor?
Yep.
Alright.
The
Seven.
4th floor?
Sterling's going
I
into
don't remember.
the wrong room.
Sterling, you
Not your
can't
room.
just break into people's
We're not. Seven, you always go to the wrong room. We're not disturbing that Dragonborn again. I don't know how many times you've been to that guy's room. You need to leave him alone.
First of all, that guy keeps going in my room.
No. We have our own room. We've already been through this. Come on.
Yeah, we have our own room and that guy's sleeping in it. Alright, let's go. I guess we
No.
could try out this room. Hopefully no one's in it.
Can't stand this guy.
And you walk into, for Seven, the wrong room, but it's empty.
Looks like we lucked out, Sterling.
Yep.
No naked ladies gonna scream at you today.
Yep.
What?
All right.
Has that happened before?
No.
It might have. It might have. Anyways.
All right. After a bit of time, Yeah. The girls and Jaren do eventually go back into the inn.
Damn. You and Sterling didn't have a chance to talk.
Hey, have a chance to talk! Alright, go ahead. Go talk.
Sterling, you don't want to talk to me?
He shrugs.
Damn, I guess he doesn't want to talk to me. I guess he could sit in silence.
I imagine just Seven staring at Sterling.
Sterling's
Wait for him
just
to talk to
sitting
him.
on the bed.
Yeah. Are you gonna talk to me yet? He likes if you see Sterling move a little bit. Oh, so you're ready to talk.
He stands up.
Sterling just sighs and like rubs his eyes, but he doesn't say anything.
I'll give you 5 more minutes. Is that a yes?
Shouldn't you like, I don't know, wash up and get ready for bed or something?
Shouldn't you? You've had a long day.
I suppose I
You
could.
did the investigating with me.
You don't want to go on and do it first?
No, I like the water more when someone else has already used it.
Okay,
Gross.
nope. You're gonna go first.
It's pre-soap.
You're gonna go
Ah!
first. You know what? I'll wash up tomorrow.
Tomorrow you're gonna leave my bed all stinky.
This is my bed. Seven, you usually sleep on the ground. I'm only sitting
The
on
bottom
it. It won't be
bunk.
stinky.
You're shitting on it?
Sitting! Sitting.
Alright. I'll say by now, probably the girls and Jaren come on in. As they're coming into opening the door, you're shitting on the bed?
What?
Sterling's just got like,
What?
he's got like his head in his hands. He's sitting on the bed, frustratingly rubbing his face. And Seven's just standing there, staring at him.
Oh, it's normal. It's normal.
Hey Jaren, you're here back
This is
just in
normal.
time.
In time for what?
To sing the Sterling song.
Sterling song? Did you make a song, Seven?
No, but it could come to me any moment.
Sterling's still just rubbing his face, head in hands, just not even looking up.
Tired of shit, damn.
You're shitting right now.
It's been a long ass day, and now Seven's being like this.
It's been a long day, Seven. Are you sure you don't want to sing the Sterling song to him tomorrow?
Sterling, Sterling, cold as ice. Sterling, Sterling, cold, cold knife. What the hell?
Just clap.
Did all the girls
Like,
just leave?
Seven's just saying that, and everyone's just standing there like.
Everyone.
The disembodied voice is clapping.
And then here's the applause in his head.
Yeah, he does. I'm the applause.
And so what's going on? Sterling, Sterling, knife, knife, knife.
Different lyrics, Seven.
Cold, cold, wife, wife, wife.
Say
What?
wife?
Trying to rhyme
Damn.
something with knife.
Wife?
Oh, wife.
Yeah, it rhymes with knife.
You had a wife, Sterling?
He
Oh,
just kind of
God.
looks away. He shrugs again.
Maybe he forgot.
How
Sterling's a
about-
lot like me.
How so?
I don't know, maybe he forgot. I forget things all the time.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, I could tell too. you, so you too know this. That
Yeah, you
seven
would
for,
forget, wouldn't you?
Sterling is forgetful. What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Aaron, you gotta stop giving Sterling a hard time.
I'm not giving him a hard time.
He's been doing a good job. And he's been trying his hardest, right, Sterling?
Sure.
See, Jaren, lay off. Sterling, I'll go run your bath.
Hang on,
These
since
are-
when are you so buddy with Sterling?
He just wants
Oh, birds of a feather, dude.
that
You
too.
wouldn't know.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure a while ago you were bullying him.
What? Me?
Yeah, you
Somebody's
specifically.
Somebody's projecting.
Me?
Yeah, lay off, dude. You were trying to see his hands all day yesterday. He clearly didn't want to show you. Why are you bullying him, man?
I'm not bullying him. I'm worried about him.
Bullying, worrying. I'll go draw his bath. How come you don't worry about me?
Do you want me to? I mean, last time I wasn't treated very friendly, so
Sterling's doing the same thing. Damn, Jerry, you need to stop
seems
worrying
like
about
this
people.
whole party doesn't treat.
What if I'm? You know what? What if I'm worried about you?
Are you?
Who's to say?
Damn.
Maybe I'm worried about the whole party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am the leader. Anyways, I'm gonna go run that bath.
All right. Seven disappears into the bathroom, and you hear either the sink or the bathtub being filled with water.
The
Who is
fuck?
to say? It's either the sink or the bathtub. What do you choose?
Ice roll.
I swear
What?
he floods this room again. Sterling says that.
I'm sure he knows which one's the tub now.
I don't know if he does.
The toilet tank.
You hear the water
Big enough.
Oh my god. Just for the sake of brevity, Jaren, if you want to be attuned to that item, you can be attuned.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
assume that like everyone who's like doing their nighttime thing and like getting
Mhm.
ready. Jaren takes off
Definitely
his
fill
toad
in my
backpack,
bath
gives him
after people are
treats,
done with it.
Mhm.
settles him down.
Mhm. He kind of, with the storm coming in, he kind of nestles a little bit in to himself as not necessarily the cold is bothering him, but
Never
it's
bothered
just
him anyway.
he does have a little bit of trauma of being left out into the snow.
Okay, Forge.
Let it go.
You're nice and warm inside.
Kind of croaks and nestles again. He eats his treats.
Really just croak?
Yeah,
so
like
Wait
croak.
until I get the gloves and I can pet him.
Oh my god.
Jaren is like taking all his willpower not to pet him right now.
I'm stimming, I'm sorry.
It's that oh my god, the stove is on. Do I touch it?
Touch it.
Toasty warm.
His hands are like doing the like
The shaking. Just- Soon.
soon. And
Alright.
everyone's like getting ready for bed and stuff.
Mhm.
And he's going to get something out of his bag, and then
Mhm.
he's going to crawl into bed next to Sterling.
What?
Sterling does his like nightly like prayers and stuff, and he doesn't get into bed, he just sits on it.
Yeah. By the way, there are 2 beds separate, by the way, if that
Oh.
makes
Yes.
sense. Yes. Okay.
Did you
Jaren's
want this
at
bed
Sterling's
tonight?
bed.
I can take the other if you have that preference suddenly.
No, I'm fine, like,
He's
here.
like, it's just getting cold.
What?
Is Jaren asking you to snuggle? Oh my god.
Sterling just, I guess, shrugs and just turns away from him.
Damn.
Aren't you gonna go to sleep?
No, I'm not tired.
I'm not even in that room.
That's a lie.
What?
Turley, not tired?
That's what I'm saying.
Don't
That's what
worry,
Jaren
dude.
says.
Jaren got something nice and long that's gonna put him to sleep real soon.
Oh my god.
That's disgusting.
What do you mean disgusting? It's the stuff.
Am I gonna have to do a fade to black here, guys?
I know, fade sudden
Yeesh.
fade to black.
Yeesh.
Yeah, because he's gonna be unconscious.
What?
Damn.
Is your hand still hurting?
Yeah, but not. Wait, hang on, no, before he replies, does he feel anything right now?
Whoa.
Feel
No,
like
like that! You motherfucker.
pain
He.
Or
something else.
or perception.
Perception.
Okay, yeah. Roll a perception check. There you go. That's what I was like. Hold up.
Pain.
Hold up. What do you mean by that?
Boing!
There
Whoa.
is.
Wow.
You were literally making the joke. I could not answer it.
Not that you can see anything, but you do feel another pair of eyes on you. That
No.
sense of watching.
Nothing's wrong with my hand.
What's your problem?
Sorry.
What's your damage?
What's your glitch?
What's your glitch?
My glitch is you.
I don't know what you mean. He just
You
kinda
know what I
rubs
mean.
his eyes.
The staying up, the leaving in the middle of the night, the lying.
I told you already I wasn't having some weird dreams. That's it.
And it's causing you to lie to everyone?
It's not. Just quit bothering me about this. Why does it matter so much to you?
I told you why it matters. We're a party, we're friends. At least I think we're friends. I'm worried.
How loud are they talking?
They're pretty talking pretty loud. You can probably hear muffled Jaren's talking. You hear muffled Jaren talking.
Damn, 2 floors down.
Yeah, 2 floors down.
Damn, fucking yelling at me.
The Dragonborn kind of throws something at the bottom of the floor.
We hear like a thud.
Yeah.
This old lady got sensitive ears, okay? I think they're arguing.
Seven's in the bathroom. I think someone broke into our room.
Daryl tells the girls I think they're arguing again.
I can hear that.
Sterling
At
does
this rate,
reply.
the whole inn will hear.
Damn!
Damn.
Everyone's gonna be eavesdropping.
Guys are fighting.
Sterling's gonna reply with a, appreciate that you're worried about me, but I didn't ask you to, so please just back off.
And I didn't ask you to be a little piss baby about every time I ask you about something. But damn, look where we are.
Happened.
Piss baby.
No, in front of the baby.
Well, I guess this is where we are. That's just it.
What is it that's so important that you need to keep it a secret? You've seen my old, like, stuff back in Red Larch. And I told you then that I trusted you. But it is a two-way street, Sterling.
If you said that you trusted me, then trust me when I tell you that this is none of your business.
Even when it's affecting everyone else?
I just need a little more time.
Time for what? How can I give you time if I don't even know what you're asking time for?
You don't need to know.
From how everything is, it sounds like I do.
There's nothing that I could tell you that would help with the investigation. So just
Really?
leave it. I am
With all
begging
the
you to
stuff
just
about
leave
oral
it.
stuff? What is it with this oral goddess?
You know what? I'll just wait in the lobby until I'm ready to sleep. And he's gonna get up.
Hang on. And then he's gonna grab him.
Right?
And I'm gonna bonk.
Investment straight checks. 7, you hear rustling in the room. Burglars are in your room.
Sounds like Jan and
bonking him,
Sterling
I'm
are
bonking him.
Is it a check? Is it a check or a save?
It is a check. It's a check.
It's a check.
This is
Strength to
contested
get away?
checks. Yeah, strength. Yeah.
Oh, come on, Sterling. Come on, Sterling.
Oh my god, on that one. Damn.
Oh, wow, you had a
He's
chance,
really
Sterling.
tired.
You had a
No
chance, Sterling.
No meats.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
All right, you were stopped.
Let go!
Actually,
Wait, where's he grabbing him?
yeah, I'm gonna say you grabbed him
I
on
would
his
say-
hurt arm. That's why he's so weak.
Whatever your arm is.
Makari was
Closest.
That's the
Makari from
Ow.
the girls' room. It's like
ouchie arm.
hearing all the noise.
Yeah.
What's
That's the
happening?
ouchie arm.
It's like, Cyril, should we head up to check on them? It seems like they're
You hear Sterling like grunt in pain, like through the.
they're fighting.
Oh god. All right. This is what I come back to. Zoe, will you come with us? Please.
Yeah, she gets up and tries to like move water to move the excess off so she doesn't get the floor all wet.
Yes, yes. Very skillfully, as you've done this multiple times before. And you guys make your way to the 4th floor.
And Jaren's gonna be like, while he's kind of like holding onto Sterling's arm, he's like, I don't care if you want to do this by yourself. Obviously, this isn't something you can do alone. So, sorry, but...
Not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, but...
What's your glitch?
What's your glitch?
Through his like wincing in pain, He's gonna say, I've managed so far, I can keep going alone. And he's gonna still try and struggle away.
Make another strength check.
I wrote strength.
Yeah, yeah,
Strength.
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 Can I like use the stick yet?
Yeah. Yeah, ouchie, your hand hurts. It's
I
not.
know,
It's,
it hurts too much. I imagine it's that
Yeah.
thing where, like, when he grips it, Sterling, like, kind of lowers himself. You know, like, if you twist
Yeah.
somebody's
Yeah.
arm, they kind of, like,
You
crouch
gotta
a little bit.
Yeah.
Dang,
Yeah,
you're
it hurts
even
too much.
stronger. He double as strong.
Doubling
He's
Yeah.
pulling
down.
him back onto the bed.
Damn!
Oh.
As the girls walk into the room, they see Jaren dragging Sterling to the bed.
He's like,
Oh.
sorry about this, Sterling. This is for your own good. Then I'm gonna use
What?
the stick.
He's like, huh, what?
All right, make
Whoa!
the appropriate saves for that.
What is that?
Makari's
Oh, yeah,
like,
wait,
did
what
we
is
walk
that?
in on something?
What is
Shouldn't
that?
have.
Item and creatures.
Sterling
Let's see
sees
here.
the stick, and you just hear her go, wait, hang on, this is too dangerous, you can't do that! And he's still struggling.
All right,
Hey,
Steph,
wait.
dream walk.
But,
It is. I'm
yeah.
pretty sure it's a
Oh,
wisdom saving
It's a
throw,
wisdom saving throw.
and you need to beat a
again.
14.
Against a 14.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
14.
Jaren does it.
Oh, Jaren does
Does
it.
Jaren
No.
do it? No,
Oh,
does Sterling
No,
do
no,
it?
it's a saving throw. It's a saving throw. Yeah, if the creature is unwilling, they must make a DC 17. Not 17, 14 saving throw.
Huh.
Oh man.
Sterling!
9.
No, you see the fear in his eyes.
Jaren looks like he's really sorry.
So the
And-
last thing that Sterling sees is Jared's face.
Yeah, Jaren's face is as he's debunk him with the dream staff. How? Actually, out of curiosity, how do you cast this without knowing how to cast this?
Oh no! Bludgeoning.
Well, I assume that he was trying to use it
Yeah.
as they were kind of in mid argument, and it wasn't
Yeah.
working. So then now he's like, sort of just like putting it on him.
Bonking him.
Yeah,
you
like-
guys see,
like
you see as like
sort of bonking.
as Jaren is dragging Sterling into bed, he pulls out the dream staff and starts tapping him on his head. He's like, "Go to bed, go to bed."
Like,
as,
sleep, sleep.
as Jaren falls to the ground and Sterling stops struggling as the dream staff has worked. And we're not going to go into the dream staff. That's going to be next session. But in the meantime, I'm going to have you guys who are lucid and awake. What do you guys do, seeing as two of your party members now are unconscious?
Dark 7 would have been peeking out of the bathroom
Yeah.
as soon as that
We're
happened.
7.
You do.
Akara like rushes next to them. And checks their vital signs.
They are asleep.
They are
Okay.
leaving?
Anyone know how to heal here?
Do?
Okay, if they start bleeding from the nose or mouth or any hole on their body,
A sword.
Does that mean we have to take off all their clothes?
No, sir.
no. I think just the face is fine.
Good, I don't want to clean up that kind of blood.
Cyril knows. It's okay.
Then we will have to heal them.
Yes.
If they start freezing to death.
As needed. Okay.
Bring the toad.
Bring the toad.
Yeah.
Oh, where's the toad?
Seven, get your fire bolts ready.
No, wait a minute. Where did he call him Forge?
Yeah, forge.
Forged. Yeah.
Oh. Cute. Okay.
All right. And you know what we could do at the very least, if we're down to that for the dream staff, do the opening bit for it. Because we do have a bit more time. We can end that and save it for next session, or do you want to do the opening bit first?
I'm cool with
Like
whatever.
like a good
Oh, no.
cliffy to end it on
Yeah,
before
let's
next.
do that.
You want a
Give us a
cliffy?
taste.
Damn.
So
Alright.
we're in charge of the cliffy.
It's my turn to start the cliffy. Yay!
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay!
Sterling's mind.
Yeah.
Directly into
Sharon's been
Sterling's
in mines
brain.
before.
Yeah,
This
we
is
are entering the Mind Palace.
It's
Yeah, into
Sterling's
the
Mind
Mind
Palace. Yay!
Starto Link.
Linku Sato! Dang, I can't believe we're going into Sword Art Online. If you die in the game, you die in real life.
Yeah, honest.
Alright, you see the little lines going in as you're
Diving in.
entering into Sterling's. Go
Doing
ahead,
the deep
take it.
dive. So at first it feels almost like you're falling, but there's just darkness. And at some point your feet finally touch something solid. And as you come to consciousness, the first thing that hits you is how warm and safe and welcoming the atmosphere is. The temperature is very comfy. You even feel a refreshing breeze that wafts over the smell of herbs, spices, even flowers, most notably lavender and chamomile. You can hear the rustling of leaves nearby as the breeze calms. There's also a strong woody smell as well, and as you open your eyes, you notice the mismatched wood flooring at your feet. A wide array of potted plants litter the floors around you, though there's a clear path carved into them, leading kind of around a bend. There's plants, pressed flowers, pretty much everywhere, hung against the walls, in little pots and jars and beakers, kind of scattered everywhere. But there still is that clear little path, as jagged as it may be. There is walking room. There's a bit of a door behind you. If you were to look behind you, there's a door, and it has many different locks holding it shut. And if you face the opposite direction of the door, you can see that the larger wall of this sort of entryway is slightly curved and kind of lumpy. And as you kind of take in your surroundings, you hear a little bit of a subtle scratching of a mortar and pestle, and you also hear someone humming a little tune somewhere nearby. It's not quite a voice that you recognize, but it's like on the tip of your tongue. What are you gonna do, Jaren?
Guess I'll approach the voice cautiously.
Are you stealthing, or are you just walking in?
Just walking in. He's been in mine stuff before, so he can only assume it's like Sterling.
You take a few steps and kind of peek around the corner. And you can kind of see a bit of almost like a kitchen as you kind of turn the bend, following the sound of the humming. And you see like counters and cupboards against all the walls. From what you can see, at least, everything is still covered in various potted plants and some flowers, herbs, jars filled with tinctures and different mixtures of random dried plants. And there's also an island in the center of the room. But as you just step barely into the threshold, the plank under your foot creaks. And you hear and then the clattering of something like kind of ceramic. And you hear someone kind of dash away and hide.
Oh, sorry. Sterling, is that you? I didn't mean to scare you.
You hear him call out, "Who's there? I'm warning you. I don't have anything of value in here.
It's me, Jaren.
I'm not nice to burglars."
I'm not a burglar.
"I don't think I trust you. Don't come any closer."
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
He was too stunned to speak. Jaren's gonna be like, nice collection you have here. Lots of stuff. Way more stuff than Heath had.
Heath was poor.
You're talking a lot about my stuff, and that sounds something like what a burglar would say.
I'm just looking around. I'm not a burglar.
You kind of see, off on the side, you see that familiar little silver hair kind of poke out and take a look. You see his eyes. He's just barely, like, peeking over behind the little island in the center of this little kitchen area from behind some beakers. How do you
Don't you recognize me?
get in here?
The dream stick.
Dreamstick.
You're
Huh.
Sterling, aren't you?
You don't necessarily look like a burglar.
That's right.
Would a
Jared's
burglar
liar.
do this? And Jaren does a little dance and twirl.
Definitely something a straight man would do. He still is kind of like staying covered and low to the ground, so you literally just see his eyes poking out still.
Jaren is so confused. He's like, "That's Sterling, right? Am I went to the right like brain thing with this stick, right?"
You forget Sterling's defective. He's brain damaged.
Damn!
He's like, "You're Sterling, right?
He's brain damaged.
I'm in the right place."
He slowly and very skittishly stands up, and he looks like he's about, like, roughly 10 years old.
Oh,
Child.
He's
Sure.
pretty short.
that's not
He's
Sterling.
short.
But he looks like Sterling. Sterling's kid.
He's a kid. Oh my god, Sterling had a
He
kid.
did have a wife. I ain't know. Are you Sterling's kid?
Well, you know my name, but I don't exactly know you. And I think that's a good spot to end it, because if we go any further, it might take too long.
Hey, did Sterling have a kid?
Sterling has a kid named Sterling.
Sterling
Junior?
Sterling Jr.
Sterling is Sterling.
Yay!
Yay!
Junior.
We'll find out about Sterling Jr.
Young
Like Jaren doing a
lad.
little around.
Sterling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Convince him he's not a burglar. Kind
Would a
of.
burglar do this?
He's still not entirely convinced.
Brain to go to, but we'll see.
Alright, thank you to those who watched or will
Thank
watch.
you.
Glad we're all still alive so far, except for Norkin.
Yeah.
Damn, Ripperoni Norkin.
Yeah, Norkin's never gonna see
Oh
Sterling
my
again.
god.
Yeah.
Stop. Just say
He's
that. Alright.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Keep an eye out on our Instagram for last minute stream updates, or in my Discord server for also last minute stream updates. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Ta-ta.
Sterling Jr.
Sterling
We call that a